Hi guys, Trevor Swenson with Through the Darkness. My personal journey with PTSD and trauma and stressor-related disorder. Wanted to take some time today to talk about a topic that isn't a lot of fun to talk about, but I wanted to at least put it in people's mind who might be struggling with unresolved trauma or PTSD, and that is to take care of yourself. And the comorbidity of PTSD, the unfortunate ravages that PTSD has on your body physically, and the things that are tied to having PTSD. I wanted to talk about the things that I battle with in having PTSD that are caused by the PTSD. But first, I want to give you an analogy as to maybe hopefully help you understand why PTSD is so hard on my body. If you went to a mechanic because your vehicle, your body, wasn't running right, and the mechanic asked you, what are your driving habits? What do you do? And in my case, I would answer that for the first, well, up until noon every day, literally, I stand on the gas and I stand on the brake and I just hold it there. That's what I do for the first half of the day. Now, right there at that point, what people need to understand that I'm walking through is two different things. First off, we need to talk about why the gas and the brake are being stood on at the same time for half of your day at minimum. And secondly, what I wanted to talk about today was what is that doing to the car, to me, the vehicle. And you can't go through PTSD. I can't go through PTSD not trying to understand and feel exactly what that is doing to my body. So, for instance, me, diabetes, because of the drinking to numb, to try to not be able to stand on the gas and the brake at the same time. Diabetes, which in turn the high alcohol use, blood pressure through the roof. So I struggle with high blood pressure now. I have to beat off diabetes daily because of the PTSD and the alcoholism. And I will tell you that comorbidity, in the articles that I have read and from what I've seen, 70 to 80% of people with PTSD also have comorbidity, which means that they are dealing with something physiological that is caused by the PTSD. My stomach, as you can imagine, if you feel like every single day when you get up for the first hours of your day, like it is for me, the first hours of my day feel like I'm coming in for a bad landing on an airplane. And if you can picture yourself on an airline flight, when you know that that landing is going to be tough, like you're looking at the runway out of your passenger window as that plane comes in, not straight, buffeted by the wind, whatever can get you to that spot. If you don't have PTSD, that's what it feels like on a daily basis to have PTSD. And that wears on the digestive system, acid reflux, poor sleep. Obviously, poor sleep is tied to so many bad things when it comes to your body. It knocks down your immune system, it saps you of energy, and there are just a lot of A's to B's that can be tied when you are battling PTSD like I am. And it's very, very frustrating. In fact, one of the best examples that I can give when people ask how I'm doing is there are three of them actually: the standing on the gas and standing on the brake for the majority of my day. The other one is the coming in for what you know is going to be a bad landing on a flight. And the third one is I just feel like I have the flu every single day. Stomach, nauseous. I don't eat correctly for the majority of my day, which pushes my calorie intake later on in the day, which we know by studies is not healthy to do that. But unfortunately, because of the symptoms of PTSD, it messes up my nutritional balance as well, and I need to really fight that. In fact, I have to force myself to eat at particular times during the day, even though I feel like most days it's going to make me sick. I still have to do it. And so what I want to challenge you with in this particular video, if you're struggling with unresolved trauma, if you're not getting help, professional help, please get professional help, both on the psychological part of the battle with trauma or PTSD, but also on the medical, the physiological, because the things that they caught with me, the high blood pressure, the diabetes, the heart issues, all of these things that they caught are things that my body type and my health history would not have pointed to. And so I'm just asking you and pleading with you that take care of yourself both psychologically, professionally, and physiologically. Take care of yourself and get professional help from your doctors. They know the ties between trauma and how it manifests itself in your body, in our bodies. And so I just wanted to take some time and talk about comorbidity, because it is a medically backed fact that trauma, extended trauma, standing on the gas, standing on the brake for extended periods of time on your body is not healthy and is very, very difficult and hard on your body, just like it has been mine. So I challenge you and ask you to get help psychologically for your unresolved trauma. Keep being methodical with your care psychologically, your cognitive care, and also be very vigilant with your physical well-being as well, with doctors that are able to put two and two together and help you live the best quality of life that you possibly can while walking through PTSD. This is Trevor Swenson with PTSD Through the Darkness. I can't wait to see you next time. Click subscribe. Forward it on to somebody that might need the help.